Welcome back to Iggy's Garage. Do you have a problem with your Mopar product where you have your key in your pocket and you walk by your vehicle or you're in the general vicinity of it and all of a sudden it locks itself, it unlocks itself, it starts itself, it shuts off, it does a whole barrage of things and it thinks you're pushing the button? Well, that's what mine does, and it's annoying. It cost me 15 bucks to fix it. You could fix it for cheaper. Well, I'm going to show you how to replace the button pad and explain why it is shorting out. So let's get to it. Now to take this apart, we're going to go ahead. I have a universal screwdriver set. I got this from Amazon, and we're going to have a really tiny Phillips head to take out. So we're just going to unlock the key, and then you got a Phillips right there. And we are going to go ahead and take that out. Oh. Make sure you don't lose that. We'll set that aside. And then all you're going to do is pry around with a flathead or a razor blade or anything that will fit in there. There we are. And we're going to open that up. You can discard that side or set it aside. And then we're going to pull that out and we're going to pull this out. Now, I already replaced the battery, which is how I know this is all messed up, but it's a 2032. But if you notice, my buttons fell off. So let's take a little comparison. This is the factory worn out one, and as you can see here, buttons missing, buttons missing. Well, there they are, and you can see the buttons are attached. So mine fell off. Now what's happening is because they fell off, they're shorting out the buttons here. So the center diameter, or the center section of the circuit board, when you push down on the button, it will connect the outer ring and the inner ring. So with it shifting, it is now touching them with the edge of the button. So we're going to go ahead and pull that off. And while we're in here, we're actually going to do a little isopropyl alcohol and clean off the gold on the circuit board. Now, I used to build military electronics for, 12 years. So there's nothing on this circuit board that would be damaged by cleaning it with isopropyl. So don't worry about that. Get all the gunk off. And you can see that that gold plating is... This is a heavily used buttons right here. Let's just clean it all off while we're here. Alright, so we got that one button out of the way. That other one's right here, so we are good. We can throw that one out. Then this, we're going to just right in its place. Throw that inside there, make sure we're good. And then this is just going to go on and snap in. Make sure it sits inside the seal. Like so. And then snap it back together. There we go. Alright, now you're going to take that small screw. We'll just do this. There we go. And then throw that back in. And throw the key in. And then you're back. So there is Amazon replacement. That was like $14.95. And then the factory busted one that was shorting out and causing my truck to freak out. So I'm just going to go verify it works. Alright, let's see here. There's unlock, lock, and remote start. Perfect. And bada bing. There we go, folks. Quick and easy. It took longer to get it from Amazon than it did to fix it. And now it's not going to be freaking out. So in the trash this goes, and I'm going to move on to the next project. We got more motor stuff coming for that Malibu. But as always, have fun. See you later. Love you. Bye.